What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Luna Figs. Today I'm going to take you on an adventure to a galaxy far, far away. Take it away, Lieutenant Beck.
Affirmative. Engage repulsors and hold on, recruits. All ships, launch.
Welcome to Galaxy's Edge. We are on the planet Batuu in Black Spire Outpost, where we're going to find all kinds of fun Star Wars stuff. Have the A-Wing, the X-Wing, got a nice land speeder here. But we're going to start things off over at Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities. Let's head inside and see what kind of goods Doc Ondar has in store for us. As we walk in the main entrance, we'll see a nice relief depicting a famous battle between the Jedi and Sith. And then we'll check out some of the nice product we have on the walls. Got a Jedi shirt there, got the compass that Luke Skywalker uses. Got some more cosplay outfits over here. This is for Ahsoka Tano. Got her cloak. And even have a nice piece of artwork up there. And we have some little mystery boxes for different kind of Star Wars icons. Come in these neat little crates. And all kinds of mugs and little statues. Down here we have your own pet Sarlacc, if you're interested in growing one of those. And there's some Star Wars jewelry, very nice looking. And there is the sign for Doc Ondar's. You can take that home with you if you'd like to. And then here's a look at just a few of the lightsaber hilts that are available here. These are the Legacy lightsabers. I'm a very big fan of these. There's a coupler for your double-bladed lightsabers. And there is a holder for your kyber crystal. And a belt clip for lightsabers. And then down here we have a nice lightsaber stand. Those clamps open up to hold your lightsaber. It even lights up. And we have some Imperial signage up there as we pan down to different types of money used across the Star Wars galaxy. That way you can exchange goods. We got a little water bottle, some shoulder pauldrons for your armor, an Imperial jersey there. Got an Imperial medal that the client wore in The Mandalorian. And speaking of the client, here is the Camtono. You can program that. And then over here in these crates, we have the Sith Wayfinders. I'll pan over to that in just a moment. You can either get a black or white one from The Rise of Skywalker. These are blind packed, so you don't know which one you're getting. But these are interactive, very cool prop replicas. Then we got some crystal necklaces, and then a Darth Maul shirt. And over here we got one of the many strange creatures in the Star Wars universe, and some more cosplay Kylo Ren outfits. So you can build your Kylo Ren cosplay. There's another Imperial symbol. And this is very cool. This is a replica of Darth Vader's melted helmet. You can pick this up here. Very, very cool piece. Then up here, there is Vader's castle. $200 for that. Got some Imperial mugs. Then some more lightsaber accessories. And these cool busts. We got Darth Vader. I believe that's Darth Bane. We've got the Emperor. And we saw Darth Maul earlier. And there is a look at all the Legacy lightsabers you can pick up. That's about as close as I could get for this trip. It was very busy in there. But hopefully you can at least see some of those. And here are some Sith holocrons and red kyber crystals. You can use the crystals to interact with the holocrons, both the Sith and Jedi. There's the Jedi holocrons and all the kyber crystals they have. They have a lot more colors to select from. And here we have Doc Ondar himself, the proprietor of the Den of Antiquities. Take a closer look. This is a great looking animatronic here in the store. Has full animation. It's fun to just sit here and watch Doc Ondar work. Sometimes he gets a little perturbed with something that's going on, and you'll hear him really vocalize it. Over here we got a Yoda bust. That's not for sale, at least not that one. Then we have a baby Sarlacc, and that's what they look like underground. Then we got some Jedi robes and the Battle of Yavin medal. Now we have some Yoda busts, and these are little mini busts like the Sith ones. Very cool. More kyber crystal necklaces. And over here we got some more cosplay and mugs. And here's just a look around, just all the neat props and stuff that you'll see up around the top of Doc Ondar's and on the walls. Lots of cool stuff. So take some time to look around if you're ever in there. There's lots of stuff, lots of Easter eggs, all kinds of cool Star Wars props. And now we're passing Ronto's Roasters on our way over to the marketplace. And the marketplace is where you'll find several little shops for you to browse around and find neat little souvenirs to take back home with you from your adventure in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Now we're outside the creature stall, or we can head in and find a nice little animal companion to take home with you. Got a sleeping lothcat here, so make sure not to disturb them. They need their rest. But lots of different kind of creatures from all over the Star Wars universe. We have tauntauns, lothcats. Even has some lightsaber accessories. Goes on the end of your Savi's lightsabers. We have some Quakian monkey lizards, some porgs, puffer pigs over there. Now we're going to head into the Toydarian toy makers. These are all kinds of fun little plush toys and little handmade vehicles. These are in-universe toys, so they all look handmade. Got some little wooden figures of Boba Fett, and there's Mando and Grogu. There's Kylo Ren plushes and stormtroopers. Over in this area, it's a little artist's workspace. Got some neat looking carvings. Got a little grill back there made out of an R2 unit. Unfortunately, none of this is actually for sale, but it is still very cool to look at. Now we're going to head over to the Outfitters, and got some cosplay stuff in here. Got a little Boba Fett helmet for the kids. Got a Mandalorian mug here with the Mythosaur skull on it. This is a very cool piece. Got some Jedi tunics and that kind of stuff. So yeah, has all your cosplay needs for your next adventure. This store is known as the Jewels of Bith. It has your standard tourist type stuff. You got t-shirts and hats, little spray fans that look like moisture evaporators, Christmas ornaments, decor, some mugs, got some throws there. Got a nice Black Spire Outpost print. And around here we have Disney pins for Black Spire Outpost and a lot of the other attractions in Galaxy's Edge. Got some Aurebesh translators. Nice little scene here just in the store. Got some water bottles and mugs and headscarves and more t-shirts. So very cool looking stuff. So if you need something in universe touristy, there you go. Now we're taking a look at the droids just outside of the droid depot. This is where you will head to build your own droid or pick up any droid making accessories you might need. And speaking of which, here are the droids in 3 3/4 form. If you want to take those home with you, got t-shirts, hats, pouches, lots of cool stuff. All kinds of neat droid props in this store. This is one of my favorite locations in Galaxy's Edge. Here is R2-D2. They just came out with this version. It comes with a metal dome and the serving tray from Jabba's barge. You can also pick up BB-8 and BD-1. There's R2 again. Got some battle droids down there. Got a Chopper hanging out up here. He's showing off for us. Big personality on him. There is DJ Rex down there. And yeah, so you can get your pre-built droids here if you don't want to build your own. And here's a little closer look at that R2. Let you know how much that one costs. And as I said earlier, this is where you want to come to build your own droid. And this is the little work area where you come to pick out all your parts and pieces and assemble your droid. Lots of droid pieces decorating the area. You have this conveyor belt where you pick up any pieces you need to assemble your own droid. It's a lot of fun, let me tell you, because I actually did it on this trip. Finally gave in, and my wife talked me into making my own droid. It is a great experience. I highly recommend trying it out, especially if you are into droids. It's a very simple process. It's just a couple screws. They give you a screwdriver there. Just pop the head on. Highly enjoyable, super fun. So there's the droid. All done. Thumbs up. And now we're going to activate him. You hit the button, he goes through his little power-up routine and pairs with your remote. And there he goes. Very cool experience. Like I said, can't go wrong with building your own droid. And once you finish building your droid, they have a little space outside for you to take your droid for a spin. You can see the different types, R units, C units, and BB units. Great time, can't recommend it enough. Now we're going to step away from Galaxy's Edge just for a little bit, head over to the Star Wars launch bay, kind of take a little break and cool off. But while we're over here, let's take a look at some of the props and models from the actual films. Here we have Boba Fett's ship. Very cool. These are the actual shooting models. Really neat to see these in person. Grew up watching these movies, so it's exciting to see the actual props in person. Got a U-Wing over here from Rogue One. It's probably one of my favorite new ships from the Disney era. Got a B-Wing back there, made its debut in Return of the Jedi. Got the Tantive 4 here from Star Wars A New Hope, the first Star Wars ship we ever saw. And just below that we have an A-Wing fighter. And up here we have a speeder from Solo. And then the iconic X-Wing fighter. Probably my favorite ship in Star Wars, next to the Millennium Falcon, of course. And here we have a TIE Fighter pilot uniform. And we'll scroll down, and this is the Walker carrier from Solo. Then, as the little plaques suggest, we got a Star Destroyer and the iconic Death Star. Then we'll pan over to another iconic ship, the TIE Fighter. And we'll go down to Director Krennic's shuttle, also from Rogue One. And here we have a ship from the prequel trilogy, the Droid Tri-Fighter. This was a separatist ship. You can see my wife and her parents in the background. And now we're going to take a look at the iconic, yes, I say that word a lot, but lots of ships and vehicles in Star Wars are iconic. This is the iconic speeder bike from Return of the Jedi. Very sleek looking, very cool. Again, awesome to see these kind of props live and in person. Next, we're going to take a look at Rey's costume and her speeder from The Force Awakens. Got her desert scavenger costume there, and the very cool looking speeder bike with all her junk that she has found to take to trade for some portions. And this is a mural that made its debut at a Star Wars Celebration a few years ago. It depicts every bit of Star Wars TV and movies, at least up until the point this mural was made. I believe this came out before The Mandalorian and Andor and all the Disney Plus shows made their debut. But it's a very, very cool looking piece. And that's going to do it for my trip to Galaxy's Edge. There's lots more to do and see there, but that's all I had time for. I'll see you guys next time around.